Welcome back to the Extra Evident. Now, on the marketplace, you can search things, and there's a filter you can use to search things from the lowest rating to the highest rating. Now, in most cases, things are lowly rated because A, they've either been review bombed for being X-ray. People love review bombing X-ray packs. I don't know why, because you have to buy it to review it. So, like, several thousand people buy these and then go, this sucks, because it's a world and not a texture pack. It's awesome. But yeah, things are either lowly rated because they're that, or because just, like, no one has ever played them except, like, 4 people. Let me see if I can find a good example. Like, if 8 people have reviewed something and 2 of them are 1 star, typically that means it's gonna be pretty down there. I think this is a good example. Paranormal, 28 reviews, 2.3 stars. Because typically your average thing on the marketplace is very highly rated because no one cares and they just give it 5. So for this, vertical slabs, you'd think it'd be highly rated, but it isn't. It is the lowest rated thing on the whole marketplace at 1.6 stars. Only 90 people reviewed it, so, I mean, how can it be as bad? How can it be so bad that it deserves to be the worst thing ever? I don't know. I'm gonna see. Obviously, that's where this is going. I'm gonna see if this really deserves to be the worst thing on the marketplace. Spoiler, I don't think it does, because I've played legitimately heinous things on here, but yeah, we're gonna check this out. I'm gonna buy my old mine coins here. We're gonna buy this vertical slabs pack. It's actually a world, so that's something. And then, I'm gonna give it my stamp of approval or disapproval. We'll see. All right, here we go. Create this world. I'm gonna turn off multiplayer so no one thinks I'm going insane for playing this on my friends list. And here we go. What do we got? Vertical Slabs Plus. I have like 3 guesses for why this could be terribly rated going in. 1, because it's a world and not a mod. That's typically the reason. 2, because building with the vertical slabs is cancer. Or 3, because they just don't work. We'll see. It could be any of them. Hello, ma'am. Welcome. Okay, I don't think I really need to hear from you. Use a crafting table to craft a slab cutter. That seems like a harsh recipe. And then you can make vertical slabs. Use a crafting table to craft a rotate tool. Well, what if I just go in game mode and build? Yeah, so this comes from like the industrial ages of the marketplace when add-ons didn't exist, and so they were forced to make literally everything a world because, of course they did. I was gonna say, did any of these builds use the vertical slabs? But these did. So hold on. Vertical slab. Can I do... Here we go. So, like, how does this work? Can I... Like, did they actually go through the effort of even building stuff with these? Dude, literally none of the builds have the vertical slabs. Legitimately none of them do. I think... God, I'm so glad they added add-ons to the marketplace because, like, what is the... it's so stupid. Why did this need to be a world? They commissioned a whole build, and this is the only part of it that uses these slabs. Like, not even this does. This uses the fences. Oh my god. That is so funny. Okay, well, let's test out building something with these. I'm not really much of a builder, but let's see. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Wait, it's so much worse. Okay, you need a pickaxe to break it. You can't break it with anything but the proper tool. Oh, wow. Okay, oh, wow. What? Why does this work so weirdly? What is up with this, bro? I don't know how to explain. Like, are you watching what's happening? Like, they're like immortal for a second. What? Dude, what? So, like, hold on. Can I, like, normal block and then put a slab on the block or no? Sorry, guys. I'm trying to break this vertical slab. It just takes all day. Okay, would I need to rotate? Oh, wow, this is annoying. You know, I think playing this kind of proves to me that the marketplace definitely has gotten better, because my god, this is what we used to have to deal with, like, Jesus. At least they did make one good decision in adding add-ons. Oh! And so now I can't rotate it anymore because it's actually a block. Okay. I see why none of them used it for any of these builds, because it's cancer to use. I gotta do this for every single one. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. You know, maybe someone would think this is worth it. You know, I really don't think it is worth it at all, personally. Obviously, I think vertical slabs maybe should be in the game. I think it would unlock, like, very cool builds. But also, I could do without them because I don't really build anything. And so, you know, I feel like I'm not really a good opinion to get. Like, does that really even look much better? I mean, kind of. It gives it some depth. But it was so annoying to use. I guess it does work like a slab. Like, once it's cemented in, it works like a slab. But my guess would be that how this works is I place this, and it's an entity until the dumb world or whatever they use to make these horizontal can put it in place and make it actually a slab like that. So, like, could I walk through this? Ooh, that's fun. Okay. This is weird. Because it's the worst rated thing on the marketplace. I don't think it should be, but it does suck. So it's hard. I do kind of have to feel sympathy for this era of the marketplace when add-ons weren't a thing, but you could tell literally every marketplace creator wanted to be freed from the shackles of worlds. Because this is like, it's like a marketplace trope for back in the day, you have an idea, and that idea really should be a mod, but you couldn't make it a mod because they weren't allowed, so you would just build some random piece of trash and then have your mod on the random piece of trash, so then you could sell it. And that's kind of what this is. They just, like, commissioned someone to build a dumb little map. Probably, I don't know how easy or hard this was. They might have downloaded it, you know? It's not like Microsoft would know. And then they put their little slab thing on it, and, you know, that's the whole selling point. But no one wants this. No one wants the world part. They just want the slabs. So it is hard to be critical, because I mean, I'd be willing to guess that, like, there is a vertical slabs add-on now on the marketplace. If there isn't, you know, and any marketplacers are watching this, free money for you right there if you would like to. But yeah, I don't know, like, it's definitely not 1.6 stars is kind of valid, but I don't think it should be the worst thing out there. I don't know, maybe like 2 point something stars, like 2.5 stars out of 5 would probably be my re-rating of this, because, like, I mean, it does work. It's just, like, terribly annoying to use the slabs most of the time. The fact that they're, like, immortal until they're not is very annoying, I gotta say. Bro, I feel like you could just build such cool things with vertical slabs. I hope Minecraft adds this. There's been, like, that whole conversation about vertical slabs lately, hasn't there? I think that'd be, something they should do, but they probably won't because I have too much faith in them. But anyway, that was the worst thing, allegedly, on the marketplace. Consensus for me, it's kind of bad, but it's also in a, you know, it was made in a time where the marketplace as a whole was way worse than it is now. And while it should be badly rated, I don't think it should be the worst thing on the marketplace. But let me know, what do you think? Do you think this is poo and terrible and garbage and awful? I can say I've definitely played worse. If you watch me, you've probably seen me play worse. But maybe, you know, maybe this is a crime. Maybe you just have some vendetta against the vertical slabs map. But anyway, yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.